Welcome, I am Eric M. Simons.
And I'm Sara Short.
And this is the Newsroom, a segment where we get the news drunk, wait until it passes out, and then draw a dick on its face. Our first story. A recent study ranks Cleveland among one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. The report states that someone is shot in Cleveland every 12 hours. Ah, that poor guy.
Miami Heat player Terry Rozier was arrested by the FBI for his alleged role in insider sports betting. And another NBA player with a gambling problem. Do you think he'll go to prison or play baseball for a season? Place your bets now on DraftKings and enjoy $50 in free parlays with promo code Federal Indictment.
China has successfully launched several completely automated restaurants. They say they're open to sharing this new technology with the United States. In return, the U.S. has offered its own revolutionary food tech, the fork.
For our next story, we take you to the cutting tip of modern science, circumcision, which may be the cause of autism, according to our Secretary of Health and human jack-o'-lantern left outside too long, RFK Jr.
Well, I'm pretty sure a real jack-o'-lantern has more brains in its head than this guy.
I'm pretty sure Jack Kennedy has more brains than that.
Hey, good news for bald men everywhere. Scientists have created a serum that regrew hair on mice in less than 20 days. Sources say that the first human patient in clinical trials was thrilled with the results.
A recent article in Health and Fitness suggests that regular red wine consumption might be the reason Europeans live longer than Americans. Yes, it's the red wine, not the constitutional right to health care.
Dictionary.com has announced that the word of the year for 2025 is 6'7". And we wrote a pretty good joke about that, but you're too old to get it.
Yeah.
National Guard units in Washington, D.C. have been authorized to shoot criminals on sight. Okay, but who's going to run the government then?
A woman in Tennessee recently gave birth to a record-breaking 13-pound baby. In other news, Mammoth Cave is no longer home to America's largest cavern.
A church in England has gone viral for hiring a social media savvy hot priest. Damn, Father, can I call you Daddy? Lead me into temptation, Father. Can I crucifix you a drink?
Syracuse University is offering a new bachelor's degree in podcasting. For just $100,000, you too could learn the art form from true luminaries like Professor Haktua and savior of the R word, Joe Rogan. Senior students will be challenged to commit a grisly murder and then produce a podcast where they attempt to solve the crime.
Self-proclaimed white nationalist Craig Cobb has been battling courts in his efforts to create whites-only communities in several states. Man, it sucks that asshole's your neighbor.
Man, whites-only communities. So I guess what the court is trying to say is, how many crackers could Craig Cobb corral? Craig Cobb could corral. Katy Perry and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau are officially dating. Our sources say that the Canadian Prime Minister has affectionately taken to calling her Kate, eh?
Elon Musk, seen here realizing someone invited his kids to the event, now has a net worth of over $500 billion and will soon become the world's first trillionaire, which is just an insane amount of wealth for one person to have. Let me try to put this into perspective. If you worked 40 hours a week for 40 years, earning $1,000 an hour, Elon Musk would still be a giant piece of shit.
The president took to social media to complain about Time magazine using an unflattering image of him on their cover. Hey, it could be worse.
That's great.
Before we share our final story, here are some headlines we didn't quite have time to get into. The Kool-Aid Man visits the White House.
The FBI releases photos of people running for their lives from war-torn Portland. And a photo of the domestic terrorists in Portland.
Spirit Airlines files for bankruptcy.
And lastly, a quick correction from last night's show. When we said we hope that this man got the help that he needs, we were talking about the guy on the left.
And our final story tonight. A recent study suggests that women who report having the best orgasms all achieve it through something called interoceptive awareness, which scientists define as the ability to turn oneself inward and focus intensely on faking it.
And these have been your headlines.